Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to do some left decreases and right decreases to create a lace pattern. Now, actually I could show you right here. This was a cow that I'd done. And see the zigzag shape? I'm going to show you how to do that. Now you got to keep in mind when you're doing this which way, if you want it to go to the left or if you want it to go to the right, because it does make a difference. Actually, I'll try to hold this to where you can see, because you can see it's worked one row at a time and you're moving your skipped peg each time. So to start this, what we're going to do is, let me see, every 5 pegs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many pegs you want to do. Now if you move the loop from this peg to this side, then you'll want to continue and have your edge go that way. If you move it from this peg to this peg, it's going to go that way. So we'll move it to that peg. I'll count over 5 more pegs. In each row you want to move them the same direction. So we'll just do the 2. And what you do, which you can use whatever stitches around this that you want. I'm just E-wrapping because that seems to be the fastest, quickest way to do this. You can do this 1 peg at a time as well if you would like. I prefer to just do the whole row. Okay, when you come to this one, sometimes these are tight, so you might want to try to just pull them over one at a time. Okay, so this one, see, here was my double pegs. Well, here's my double loops on that one right there. So what I want to do is I want to find the one with the double loops. That meant I skipped this one last time. So this time I want this one to be the empty peg. And again, I'm moving it in the same direction, which if you need to untwist your stitch to put on there, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have found if you go through and you're trying to skip, there we go. I have found that if you're going through and you're trying to skip like every other one, it just makes it very, very tight and a pain to do. In those situations, you'll want to do 1 at a time. I have found leaving 4 in between seems to be a very, very good spacing for the projects I've done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's the 5th. We're not going to take that off because it's the last one. You don't want to mess with like the last cup on each side. And all you do is you will E-wrap. Sorry, my hand's in the way for this one. I'm going to do a few of these rows together with you. Okay. Remember, I do those 1 at a time just so I don't have any issues with it. Okay, so this one was mine with the 2 on it. So as long as you get that first one, then you can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to pull that one yet because that's the second stitch. Okay, now I'll take. Now you can use this any way you want. You can do it in a blanket. It's really nice looking. It's looks like a lace, so it's nice for a shawl. The thing I'd showed you before was actually a hooded scarf that I'd made. Alright, so it would be, this is the one with the 2. So I'm not moving that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just because of where it's at. Double check, is that the one with 2? One, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's it. Which, like I said, see, you can unravel, you can untwist that if it makes it easier for you to put it on there. It will make the opening bigger though, too. So, something to think about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now I can move this one over. Alright, I'm going to continue doing the decreases this way for a few more, and then I'll show you how to do them. A few rows with the decrease going that way. So let me E-wrap this row, and then I will show you how to do the decrease going the opposite way to create your, what I'm doing is more of a zigzag lace shape. Okay, now this is your empty peg. We want to take, like this is where we moved it, we want to take this part, we want it to start going that way. So when we take the yarn off, let me hold that one. When we take the yarn off, we want to put it on the peg going in the direction we want the slant. So we want the slant to go this way. So we will take that off. There we go. Hook's caught. And put it on this peg instead of this peg. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're doing the exact same thing still. You're just going to be moving it one time. You're just going to move it one time each. After every knit row, you will move the stitches one place. But you just got to make sure you're moving them in the right direction. Okay, so we wanted to go this way, so we got 1, 2, 3. This fourth one right here was the empty peg. So we're going to take the one next to it and move it over one. Oh, let me untwist it. Alright, there we go. And move it over one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And move that over one. There we go. That's all there is to it. I'll work up a few zigzags just long enough to where you can see how the texture turns out. Alright, I just did a few rows so you could see the left decrease and the right decrease, how it turns out. And turn it over to the back, and it is a reversible stitch, although one side where you did the decrease will bubble up a little more, and that's usually the side I like to show. See, and all this is just your decrease. You just got to remember, when you take the loop off the peg, whichever direction you put it is the direction you want the line to be going. Because if you do it the other way, let me show you. Alright, I started this one out doing it wrong. See, you can kind of see it, but barely. It's one of those things where you kind of have to stretch it. You can sort of see it, but up here you can definitely see it. Alright, I do hope this video is helpful. Any questions or comments, please leave in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.